Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. Well, in case it wasn't already crystal clear, the president is both freaked out by and obsessed with the specter of impeachment. One day after Robert Mueller, in his own understated and restrained way, made it extremely clear that his report was essentially an impeachment referral to Congress, the infamously germophobic president expressed his utter disgust at the prospect of impeachment, which he talked about as though it were an infection he might catch.
Never thought that would even be possible to be using that word. To me, it's a dirty word, the word impeach. It's a dirty, filthy, disgusting word, and it had nothing to do with me.
Let's get clean. Let's get clean. Trump lashed out at Mueller and his team, calling them, and I'm quoting here, some of the worst human beings on earth, while simultaneously insisting, falsely, that Mueller had declared him innocent. Mueller went out of his way to say he wasn't saying that yesterday. He also displayed his signature command of the U.S. Constitution.
You think they're going to impeach you? I don't see how they can, because they're possibly allowed, although I can't imagine the courts allowing it.
That is not how it works. Courts don't get a say in it. Now, Trump was so shaken up, he even admitted, perhaps by accident, an obvious fact that we have all known since 2016, and that I suspect he himself has known, that during the presidential race, Russia helped Trump to get elected. It says it right there in black and white. Although he was back in fantasy land just 20 minutes later.
No, Russia did not help me get elected. You know who got me elected? You know who got me elected? I got me elected. Russia didn't help me at all.
I mean, him and Vladimir Putin, among others. Sounds like somebody has not read the Mueller report. Now, part of the reason for Trump's freakout is that Mueller's appearance in front of the cameras means that his findings will inevitably, I think, further penetrate into American consciousness and perhaps even maybe the right-wing media bubble. And that's a big deal because the president and his allies have pushed a narrative deeply at odds with the truth. On Tuesday night, there was a town hall hosted by Republican Congressman Justin Amash, who, after just reading the entire Mueller report, concluded Trump has engaged in impeachable conduct. And after the town hall, NBC News spoke to a Trump supporter who expressed her surprise at what she had heard.
I was surprised to hear there was anything negative in the Mueller report at all about President Trump. I hadn't heard that before, and I mainly listened to conservative news, and I hadn't heard anything negative about that report, and President Trump had been exonerated.
Now, Trump's enablers get that Mueller's appearance in front of the camera threatens to further puncture their false narrative, which is why they went all out last night to attack the messenger.
Now, today, he officially resigned from the office of special counsel, but not before showing the world, of course, what we already knew on this program, his partisan, hackery, true colors, if you will.
He seemed and sounded older than his 74 years, almost tired, exasperated, and yet determined to throw elbows on his way out the door.
You know, the saddest thing about this moment is all the people you sort of admire from afar, and then the more you learn, it turns out that they're sleazy and dishonest. And I hate to say it, Robert Mueller it winds up in that category.
It's so sad. Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.